Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Media Reacts with JRod, and I'm your host JRod. We are going to be doing another video with Marco Pierre White. It's going to be another short video, but he is going to be teaching us about discipline when being a chef or a cook or whatever. I'm excited to watch this. Again, I have not seen this, so this is going to be a blind reaction. But like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. Hit the notification bell so that you do not miss a video. And without further ado, let's get to the video. Sorry, guys.
I used to sit on the side watching my mother cook without realizing she was my first chef. I was her apprentice. I took everything in. No one ever taught me how to cook pasta. No one ever taught me how to make risotto. It was all there in the filing cabinets of my subconscious. So, as I've said before, we have so much knowledge in our past. In these last 20 years, I've had time to reflect, to know the people who influenced me. If you have to move your...
I can resonate with that. My grandmother was my first chef, where she would cook Spanish food pretty much every day for us, and I would watch her and she would teach me. She would teach me many different things. And my god grandmother was the first person to ever teach me how to make something, which was grilled cheese. And then my grandmother, we call mamita, she would teach me Spanish food. So I can resonate with this. I love it.
Your pan, shake your pan. You're doing that for a reason, because it's too hot. Because once the heat's in the pan, all you have to do is adjust the flame and let the pan do the work. Let the stove do the work. As you see, no movement. As I've always said, great chefs have three things in common. Firstly, they accept and they respect that Mother Nature is the true artist, and they're just the cook. Secondly, everything that they do becomes an extension of them as a person. And thirdly, and most importantly, they give you insight into the world they were born into, the world which inspired them, and they serve it on their plates.
I'm learning how to take my time when it comes to cooking. We live in a society where everything is rushed, where everything is microwaved. You want it like this. But that's not how you get quality. That's not how you get great food. You take your time, like what he's showing. Respect. If you're trying to rush things, most likely you'll burn your food. And it doesn't taste good.
Having 3 stars in Michelin doesn't mean you're a great cook. It means you understand the system. That's all.
Ooh.
It's about taking...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude. That is crazy. That is crazy. I've never heard it like that. That is like, wow. Man. Wow. That's all I could say. And this is, again, this is coming from someone who is a 3 Michelin star chef. So he knows. I believe he said in an interview a couple of years back that nowadays they toss out Michelin stars like it's nothing. But back then, it meant something. It had greater weight and authority. That's interesting, bro.
Taking people on a journey. And that journey has got to be almost a journey of discovery. But the first thing that must happen to you in your life, you have to have a love affair with food. If you don't have a love affair with food, how can you create something which is delicious? And that's what happened to me as a young boy. Way before I walked into the kitchen, I fell in love with nature. I wanted to be a gamekeeper. I wanted to be a river keeper. Mother Nature became my surrogate mother. So by appreciating the natural beauty of Mother Nature, and look how you hold it, how you touch it, how you taste it, where you take it. It's about making food.
Very so philosophical, I'll say that. We know that God is the one that created the earth and everything in it, and he created the earth to be fruitful and multiply, just like he commanded us to be fruitful and multiply. So, and he told creation, the animals and everything to be fruitful and multiply, etc. So, I understand what he's saying. I just want to reinforce that God is the one that created nature, and yeah, we have to steward it well.
Taste of food. It's as simple as that. Question, question, question. Taste, taste, taste. Think, think, think. That's what cooking's all about. It's about where you can take it. Because I'm a classicist. I'm not a fantasist. I believe in those great classic marriages. Basil and tomato, Madeira and mushroom, red wine and shallots. Keep it simple.
Wow.
We live in a world of refinement, not invention. It's as simple as that. And never forget, if you want to stray and do bizarre and peculiar combinations, then good luck. Because at the end of the day, it's about eating. It's not about impressing your customers. It's about feeding them and feeding them well.
You see why I told you guys when I watch him, I'm in awe? Because he's not just teaching you how to cook. He's teaching you, like, I guess you could say, the philosophy of cooking. Not just how to do it, but why we do it. And that's amazing. You don't find many chefs like that, especially nowadays. And if they do it for that reason, they don't know how to articulate it. But this is great.
I told you about time. Time in the kitchen is only a guideline. But sometimes it's worth investing a bit of time in the right place and not the wrong place. It's like when you make pasta. Why don't I make my own spaghetti? Because I haven't got the machinery to make it. And secondly, they're more consistent than I am. And life in the kitchen is all about consistency. It's about focus. It's about discipline. It's about punctuality. If you're late, you'll always be late. If you can't focus, you'll be inconsistent. If you can't stay disciplined, you'll deliver inconsistency again. The key to survival in those 3-star restaurants is punctuality, discipline, focus, which all equal in consistency. And that's what 3 stars is all about, consistency. See, the one thing that you will learn is preparation is everything. If you have good mise en place, as you used to say in the great French kitchens, then service is easy.
I'm still learning how to be better in preparation. And when you do have your mise en place, the ingredients that you need for what you are cooking, things flow naturally. When you don't have things prepared, you're scrambling around trying to figure out where everything is, where everything's going to go, and we're not scrambling eggs. We can scramble eggs. We can't scramble with ingredients. We need to be prepared, and so I like that.
If you go into the service and you're not ready, then you're in trouble. Most people just throw something in a pan and hope for the best. Consistency is born out of focus. And while you're working, question, talk to yourself, just question, what's happening, what's happening? Because the more you work with food, the more you understand food. It's very simple. I'll tell you a little story about my first week at Gavroche.
I love stories.
The truth is, I've never been so intimidated in my life. I've never felt so incompetent, so useless. At the end of that week, Albert called me into his office. He said, Macro, sit down. And I thought I was going to get the sack. And he gave me the greatest bit of advice I've ever been given in my life. He said, Macro, don't allow the stove to intimidate you. Don't allow the people around you to intimidate you. If you allow them to intimidate you, you'll never cook. You'll never realize your true potential.
Wow.
On the Monday morning, I attacked the stove. And I survived. But that was the greatest bit of advice I've ever been given. Never be scared of the stove. attack it.
Mm. Wow, that's beautiful. And yeah, we all, that's where people pleasing comes into play. Most people are people pleasers, and we could apply that to anything really, careers, hobbies, and so on. That's incredible. Don't be afraid of it. Not saying don't be, not saying be unwise, but with all things that are good, don't be afraid of it. Oh, that was it. Wow, sweet. This is the streaming platform that they do it on, for uh, British British courses. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I did, and again, I'm learning as I'm watching as well. The videos that I've never seen, I'm learning with you guys. That's, and I love it. This is awesome. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.